On today's session of Family Court with Judge Penny, this 20-year-old single mom has all but abandoned her daughter.
Why is your child not with you?
She basically is with me, but she just be at my mom's house at a certain point in time.
Do you want her?
Is that a question?
It's a real question. Doesn't it sound like a question?
I want my daughter, yes.
Okay, then why are you not acting like you want her? You only seeing your child for 2 hours once a week.
I work a lot the days out the week.
You're making up excuses, Ashley.
I'm not making up no excuses.
Well, let me say this, Miss Smarty Pants. Yes, you are. You have a mother who doesn't have a backbone and not willing to tell you who you really are. But I am, because somebody needs to speak up for this child. Families in crisis, I know exactly what they're facing. I have been there. From a life of hardship, I was able to build a lifetime of experience. Now, after years of serving on the bench, I use the law to fight for families. It's not only about verdicts, it's about solutions. It's about the compassion and the mercy that justice requires. I'm Judge Penny Brown Reynolds, and in my court, family comes first.
Gina believes her daughter Ashley doesn't spend enough time with her child and has brought Ashley to court to obtain a structured parenting agreement. Ashley believes she does spend enough time with her daughter and doesn't need a court-ordered schedule.
Your Honor, all parties are sworn in.
All right, Gina, you brought your daughter to court. Tell me why.
My granddaughter lives with me, Ashley's daughter. She's 3 years old, and I would like Ashley to spend more time with her daughter on a regular basis, something that's consistent, not just Ashley might come for 20 minutes this day and then we might not see her for 7 to 10 days.
Your granddaughter is 3 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And what's her name?
Elisa.
Okay. You have any pictures of her?
Yeah, she brought pictures.
You brought the
of me.
pictures?
Yeah.
Okay. You gonna get them for me, Damon?
Yes.
All right. So your daughter is 20 now. So she had,
She was 17.
okay. Oh, she's a cutie. So you basically been raising her?
Yes. Ashley's good about providing her with name brand clothes and expensive clothes and toys and that sort of thing. But as far as spending a lot of time with Elisa, she doesn't do that.
You seem a little hurt.
Well, Ashley is very rude and disrespectful to me.
Okay, so
She-
you got a lot going on then here.
And she hurts my granddaughter's feelings all the time. And I have to tell Lisa all the time, Mommy's at work, but she's not really at work. And,
Okay. Yeah, see,
and I'm just tired of her telling Lisa, I'm going to be there to get you in the morning when you wake up, take you to the park. Then she doesn't show up, and when you try to call her, she doesn't answer her phone or anything.
see, let me say what's happening. Well, for you to bring your daughter to court, there's a problem. Okay? So no one is going to ever question your love for your own child.
Okay.
Believe it or not, 10% of the households have their grandparents raising the grandchildren. So this is going on everywhere. So this is not the time. What I need you to do, and I know that you're hurt, we've got to come forward with this so we can deal with it, because for me, all I care about is the best interest of the child.
Yes.
Do you understand what I mean?
Yes.
And so, Ashley, talk to me now about what your mother has said.
Okay. I do. I come visit my daughter. I try. I tell her, drop her off sometimes, and
What you mean, sweetheart?
Like-
Drop her off sometime.
like she called me, like, you gonna come get your daughter? I'm like, well, you could drop her off, like that. Like, and
Okay,
she's like,
Ashley,
yeah, I'm gonna drop
let me
her off.
ask you straight up, honey. Why don't you have your own child?
I mean, I do. When I had my daughter, okay, I was living with my mom, and I got to adapt to my mom, being there for me, taking care for her, and stuff like that. And when I moved out, it was, I didn't want to pull my daughter away from my mom at the same time. But at the same time, when I come over there, my mom be like, no. Sometimes she be like, don't take her, she's fine, leave her here with me. And I be like, well, she can just come me, no, just leave her alone. And then it ends up to be an argument.
There's a reason for that.
And it ends up, every time I go over there, it's nagging. And I can't sit over there. Then by the end of the day, I'm just like, forget it, I'm just gonna go back home,
What's the reason for you saying when she said, I left and wanted to leave my child?
Depending on what type of mood she's in, if she's angry about something or where she's going. I don't want to have to sit there and worry about Elisa and worry that she's okay.
See, what I'm not understanding is this. You got time to move and you move out of your mother's house. Why you didn't take your child with you?
I did. My child had her own bedroom and everything.
Okay, so
you
then
know?
what happened?
I worked, and at the time I was working second shift, and it'd be like 2 to 10, and by 10 o'clock my daughter was asleep, so I didn't go over there and wake her up or anything like that. My mom would be like, she's fine, she's asleep, leave her here, and I got used to that.
Yeah.
Okay, so why now then, if this has been working, what's the problem now? I'm trying to figure it out.
It's because it's not working.
Okay, why isn't it working?
Because Elisa's not a baby no more. She's 3 years old, and she understands now that when you tell her something that you're going to come get her, or you're going to take her to the park, or you're going to, whatever you tell her you're going to do, she remembers that now.
Do you confront her about not keeping her promises to her child?
Yeah.
And what happens?
We get into an argument.
Okay, why would it be an argument, honey, if you make a promise to a child, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember when you were a child?
Yeah.
And someone makes a promise to you, children hold on to that.
Yeah.
Why are you not keeping your promises to your child?
Sometimes it might work out like, okay, I would say, I'll come get you. I'm about to come back and get you. And I'll be doing stuff. My mom will keep calling me. When you come, when you come, when you coming? And then by the time she keep calling me, blowing my phone up, I'm like, we arguing. And I'm like, I'm not about to go out there and keep arguing with you,
Well,
Mom.
what does that have to do with your child?
It matters because when I go out there, she's going to start yelling, and then she's going to tell me, don't take my daughter with me because she don't want my daughter to come with me because I'm being in a mad, angry mood.
Are you still working?
Yeah, I'm still working.
Do you do drugs?
No,
Okay,
I don't do no drugs.
all right. I'm just trying to figure out how you grown enough to lay down and have a baby, but you don't want to take care of her now.
I take care of my daughter.
No.
Don't get me wrong.
Baby, how you taking care of her if you're not spending no time with her? Buying her designer clothes, that is the problem. Do you know that a child's personality is formed by the time they're 3 years old? Did you know that? Whatever you were or had
My
become,
daughter-
that was developed by the time you were 3 years old. So you're not doing your mother a favor, you're not doing anybody a favor by going to see your child. This child's gonna deal with abandonment issues for the rest of her life because she needs to be able to count on her mama. Do you understand what I'm saying?
She can't count on me. It ain't like I
Baby,
do
what
that all
world
the
you
time.
living in? What you talking about?
It ain't like I do that all the time. I mean,
Okay, well, give me the routine for how you visit, because your mother's here to try to get a parenting agreement.
Yeah. And
right?
that's why I'm here too. And when I do that, make sure when I go over there, that she ain't all in my face,
What does her being all in your face have to do with you taking care of your child?
Still to come on Family Court, mother and daughter dodge Judge Penny's tough questions.
Why are y'all just pussyfooting around this issue?
And
Now,
later, Judge Penny reaches her breaking point with Ashley's appalling parenting skills.
So you're making up excuses.
I'm not making up no excuse.
Miss Smarty Pants, yes you are.
Family Court is back in session. Gina thinks her daughter Ashley should spend more time with her child and has asked the court to arrange a structured parenting agreement. Judge Penny digs deeper into Ashley's rebellious behavior.
Help me to understand your side of it. Because right now, all I care about is your daughter.
Yeah, that's all
and
I care about. That's why I'm here.
Nobody is here speaking up for her.
That's why
Now,
I'm here.
let me say this, Gina. I mean, you're wonderful as a grandmother, but this child needs some tough love herself. I could tell, because Ashley wouldn't be my child talking to me no any kind of way.
Yeah,
Can't you
Ashley's
tell? I wouldn't have it.
spoiled.
You need to exercise some boundaries with her, and we need to get a plan of action, and you got to keep your word.
Yeah.
This child is counting on you.
Yeah.
Her development as a woman depends on how her mother treats her. Now, you're raising your granddaughter, but you can't co-raise her with somebody who doesn't want to get it. I'm here today to see if you really want to continue, or should she end up being the legal guardian and to tell her how to do it. What I want to understand is, why is your child not with you? Let's start with the basic question that everybody is wondering.
She basically is with me, but she just be at my mom's house at certain point in time. But
Well, tell me
right
what is
now,
a typical week. It's Monday morning.
Okay.
Where is she going to be?
Hopefully with me.
So the reality of it is, she's not going to be at your house,
I know.
right? she's gonna be with your mother. Why are y'all just pussyfooting around this issue? Now let's deal with this. Y'all come to court with it. We're gonna deal with it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, do you believe Ashley has the ability to raise the child?
I believe Ashley has the ability once she knows what her daughter needs, and because in order to know what a child needs, you have to be around that child.
How much time would you say she's spending with her?
When she comes and gets her, maybe a couple hours.
When though? Like how much time in a month? Give me a week. If it's a week,
Once a week.
You only seeing your child for 2 hours once a week?
No, I'm not only seeing my child for 2 hours
when you
once
see
a
him?
week. I work a lot the days out the week.
I understand that about the working.
I come over there when I don't always have a transportation or anything like that. And that's why I say, will you drop her off to me? That's why I asked her to drop her off. It ain't always
How
me.
you get to work?
So how I get to work, I carpool with one of my friends at the job site. You know, that's how I get to work.
And then when you have to, do you go out?
It's a job.
Do you go out?
Yes, I go
How
out.
you go out?
What do you mean, like
I mean,
for
how
the weekend?
you don't have a car?
Like go out? My
Yeah.
friend.
Well, just like your
Like my
friends
friends
can
got
take you
jobs.
out, they can
My
take you to
friends
go
have
see your
jobs
child.
too, and we all work different hours.
Your witness is over here shaking her head when I said that.
I'm more than willing to take her to get Elisa anytime.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
So you're making up excuses,
I'm not
Ashley.
making up no excuse.
Well, let me say this, Miss Smarty Pants. Yes, you are. And what it is, you have a mother who doesn't have a backbone and not willing to tell you who you really are. But I am, because somebody needs to speak up for this child. I know you can run to the club and go everywhere else, but you're making up an excuse. You don't want her, then tell your mother. I will tell her how to get legal custody of your child. But you can't talk out of two sides of your mouth. If you can say to yourself that I can go out to a club or whatever, and you can find a ride to get there, what it is the child is not a priority in your life because you have your mother there taking care of her. And what I'm trying to say to her, if you want her, because the worst thing to do is to bring her into your house and you don't want her. Yeah. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course I want my
So
daughter.
do you want her?
What? Is that a question?
It's a real question. Doesn't it sound like a question?
I want my daughter, yes.
Okay, then why are you not acting like you want her?
When family court returns, Judge Penny gives Ashley a reality check.
Ashley, you gotta get a wake-up call, honey.
I am being a mom.
No, you are not. And honey, let me tell you something. I got a real calm spirit. It takes a lot to get me where I am with you right now.
Family court is back in session. Gina is asking the court to order a parenting agreement for her daughter Ashley to see her own child more frequently. Ashley has pushed Judge Penny to the limit with her excuses for why she's not with her child more often.
Don't take offense and get defensive with me, because you see, when people are wrong, they can get defensive. And honey, let me tell you something. I got a real calm spirit. It takes a lot to get me where I am with you right now. And I know because somebody should have dealt with her when she was 10 or 12 years old, you wouldn't be in the situation now that you're in, with a 20-year-old child trying to raise a child. And she can't raise a child because she was doing her own thing. You got to pick up your spirit and be the mother that you need to be. Now, I see you shaking your head, too. You're a best friend?
Yeah, I'm Gina's
Come
friend.
on, stand up and tell me what you have to say here.
Well, I mean, I've been around her, because I come to Gina's, almost every day, if not every other day. And when Ashley's there, when I'm there, she's only there probably 5 or 10 minutes. And most of the time, it's just to come in and just grab things, just go.
Ashley, you got to get a wake-up call, honey.
I am being a mom.
No, you are not. I'm not here to crack on you no kind of way. You hear me? But, sweetheart, you're not being a mom. I was a mom at 18 years old. That's why I got grown children now. Let me tell you what a mom is. Mom works 3 jobs. A mom is what my mom was, a single parent, working 3 jobs. A mom sacrifices for her children. Her mom does without. Mom doesn't wear good clothes because she's putting them on her kids' back. The reason why I feel sensitive about it, because I was a real mom. I still am. At 18 years old, when you give up your childhood, because you know that you have to instill something in them greater than yourself. That's what a real mom is.
Still to come on Family Court with Judge Penny, Ashley reveals her heartbreaking pain.
Have you been able to forgive your mother for this, honey?
And later, a stunning breakthrough moment.
Do you believe you're in a position to see your daughter at least every day?
Family court is back in session in the case of Gina suing her daughter Ashley to arrange a parenting agreement to order Ashley to spend more time with her own daughter. But Judge Penny has discovered a deeper reason for why she's behaving the way she is.
I know it's not easy being a young person and being a mother. But baby, you got to spend more time with your child.
Okay, but at the same time, my mom can't sit here and tell me I'm not being a mom, because she used to do stuff to us, like far as my stepdad and stuff like that.
What you mean,
like,
honey?
He used to hit on us, and she still went back with him.
Well, maybe we getting down now to the real issue. There's a lot of resentment here.
Oh, yeah.
And that's the issue. See, what it is, because you feel that your mother wasn't there for you, is that so?
Kind of, sort of, yeah.
Have you been able to forgive your mother for this, honey? No. You can't go back and fix what mama did not do. What you can do is fix it with your own child.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, though, would you agree to go to some parenting classes?
Yeah, I could
so
do
you
that.
can learn how to be a parent?
I mean, I know how to take care of my daughter.
No, let me tell you something, honey. Taking care of her is not buying her the name brand things, because that's not all to being a parent. Do you see? So you're thinking you're being a good parent, but going to visit her once or even twice a week for even, say, 4 or 5 hours, that's not being a parent. And you just need somebody to help you. Do you believe you're in a position to see your daughter at least every day?
Yeah. Since she offered and said she's going to take
Come
me
on
now.
up. Let me hear from you. You're Erica, right?
Yes.
And you're the cousin?
Yes.
All right. What do you have to share?
I totally agree that Ashley needs to spend more time with Elisa. So I'm more than willing to help Ashley get with her daughter every day.
Ashley, you hear that? Yeah. So you work what hours now?
It's 6 in the morning to 3:30.
That's perfect. So when you get off at 3:30, wouldn't it be wonderful for you to get over there? How far are you from your mom's house?
About 15 minutes.
Oh, so that's about how long it takes her to get home from school?
Yeah.
So then
probably.
she gets home from school, and who's there with her but her mother? And the first thing you're going to ask her is, how was your day? And you stay with her until it's time for her to be put to bed. You came in here with a chip on your shoulder telling me I'm a good mother. But you see how you could have been better spending time with your child?
Yeah.
I'm going to look for a parenting class for you, because it's sort of like parenting counseling, okay? And we'll send you to that. I'll take care of that for you. Would you go?
Yeah.
You have got to keep your word.
I
I'll
will.
go as far as to say, call me if she don't keep her word.
Okay.
The judge will make sure you get there. For right now, let's do this. Monday through Friday at 3:30, you'll leave from work and come home. And then you're going to help her get undressed, find out how her day was. You're going to be tired, you're going to be grumpy, but you leave that where it is, because your daughter deserves better than that. Do you think you can abide by this agreement?
Yes.
All right. I was prepared to give you all the information to get legal guardianship, but let's try this first.
Okay.
Because I believe that it's really in the child's best interest, since you're telling me that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
Okay? All right. Case stands adjourned. Thank you for coming to court.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
All rise.
Judgment is in favor of the plaintiff. The defendant is ordered to take parenting classes and see her daughter daily. Still to come on Family Court, find out what happened after mother and daughter got back home after leaving court.
I think the judge was very caring and considerate of everybody's feelings.
I think the judge's decision was right. She told me exactly what I needed to do, and I felt I needed to do it. And that's what I needed, was her to tell me, somebody to tell me.
Hey guys, tell me what you thought about this family court session. Was Judge Penny wrong to say the grandmother didn't have a backbone? Or how about telling the young mother that she don't want to be a mother? Leave a comment and don't forget to subscribe.